So
well, we can talk, Nicolina, but we'll see where it goes.
Well, let me be very...
And that's not in like a bitchy way, but some things I might not want to talk about. So for some things I won't want to go into detail about.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Let me start this out by saying, let me apologize. Not because I need to, but let me say that I gave you a hard time and I joined in on things that I shouldn't have joined in on. Had it been done to me regarding your family, I would have been out of my mind with rage. Now, this is not an empty apology. The reason I owe you an apology is because I believe, based on my own experience, that the amount of people, myself included, cornered you, humiliated you, in order to one-up not just you, but the other people that we actually hated. Now, I felt when I first heard what you were doing, I was like, I want nothing to do with her, because I do and still feel like you were used by Katie for the Amanda Mack and She stuff. I've been saying that for well over a year. I am not going to villainize you over you being provided with shit information about my children, about me, because I have been guilty of not doing my due diligence. My biggest problem was that you wanted to sling all of the shit at Brett, which at that time was warranted on all sides. Everyone was going back and forth, but Tiny T wasn't. She is not a mean person. She does not have mean.
One moment. Can I just respond to what you first? 1 minute, hold up. So
of course.
Firstly, you apologize. I'll just respond to that. You apologize. Honestly, Nicolina, you don't need to apologize to me. The fact that you have, though, I do appreciate that. I have said, myself, unkind stuff about you and your family. And definitely, I will say, when the separation happened from Katie, I did notice, more people, in the community really did, you used the word corner, because they knew how I was having, difficulties. And I separated from Peach and Ghost and Katie and all of that group. And then I was dealing with the other community that I had issues with at the time. And it was a nightmare. I did notice you did escalate during that time period, but I'm not going to hold that against you or anybody else, because at times I've seen you guys be on the receiving end of shit and say when the chips are down. And I have definitely stuck the knife in myself. I appreciate the apology. I completely accept the apology. I'm not really a big apology person. But
I just rather not do that. Hold on. Give me just a second.
And I apologize to you.
But so this apology isn't just for you. This apology is also for me, because I can be impulsive, right? I think we all can. And there can be a dopamine rush with being dramatic. But my apology to you is because I did judge you, and I think I did fairly, because you were being used by Katie. Nobody was listening to me at that point where I was like, Katie's using her. Katie has used me. Katie uses people. Nobody would listen to me, Callie. I was enemy number one then and still today, and I'm okay with that. But me apologizing to you is kind of more for me, because I can admit when I'm in the wrong. My problem, my biggest heartache is what happened to Tiny T. And that was only because she fell in love with somebody that was your op. She is not mean. She doesn't talk trash. She really doesn't. She has left the Mean Girls.
Hold on, hear me out.
Okay, you can.
About the Tiny T thing, it was actually Traitors that sent it first. And I'll explain. What you want to say, and then
what you and Bird did was way overboard. Way overboard, considering this woman has never heard a fly. But this is the caveat here, Callie. Traitors and Sapphire and Peach had a problem with her. When there was the split, we have the receipts. I'm sure I can get Tiny to find them. So Traitors had this business, and we all purchased stuff from her, so she knew addresses and names and phone numbers. of people that weren't on the front end of YouTube, right? They weren't the content creators, they weren't the streamers.
Can I just say, Nicolina, 1 minute, hold on 2 seconds. I'm aware of this because, like I said, Traitors contacted me and said, hey, she purchased something from me. I have her information. That's what I mean. I am aware of like some stuff. So I'll just explain like what happened with the Tiny T situation. So obviously, Brett had made like those posts about like my niece and my brother, and then I didn't have a gotcha for Brett, if that makes sense, right? And Brett had a gotcha on me because we all know like my family business. Yep. So I needed a gotcha on him. So did other people that we were arguing with. And all of a sudden, like a week or two, because Brett wasn't online much since he did his last live stream, he showed back up and they had somehow figured out that Brett was at Tiny T's home. I'd never heard the name Tiny T before. I didn't know who the fuck she was. And I received a message from Peach, and I received a message from Katie, and I received a message from Traitors. Traitors is the one that explained it in detail, like, hey, I know where Brett is. This is like our gotcha. This is who we go after for Brett. And she then explained that due to purchasing something, she knew the address and the location. She provided over to me who obviously Tiny T was. And she said, Tiny T, and I'm just going to repeat it word for word. This isn't like what I'm saying, this is what she told me. She said, Tiny T, she works in a school. This is going to like be really bad for her. She also takes in people online. If we put enough pressure onto Tiny T, you will be able to get Brett to be homeless, because she'll kick Brett out, and Tiny T never keeps anybody around for long. She always kicks them out, and that's what she told me. So she said, if like fuck with Brett, you'll end up with him homeless, because if Paul has kicked him to the curb and then say Tiny T kicks him to the curb, Brett's going to be homeless. That's going to be the gotcha. So as it was like going on like a few days and like little bits and bobs was like coming over to me, they all eventually like sent over the whole Tiny T, say, docs and information and everything you could possibly imagine about her, the work location, the member board thing, like, you know, everything to do with her. Well, hold on, let me interrupt you there. I wasn't contacting her job, okay? I wasn't contacting her job or anything like that.
You did do the school board,
and
Facebook
they were the ones behind the scenes. No, hold on. 1 minute, Nicolina, I'm talking about at the time. No, 1 minute, hold on. At the time, I wasn't contacting their job or anything like that. And they were the ones talking about the behind the scenes, like gathering all this stuff for it. And it was actually said like Bird was going to do it. So I was like hanging back, and I'm waiting, like as time's passing and more stuff's coming over. And then, because they had this information for a while before the school was ever contacted. Well, anyways, time passed, and I mean, some time had passed, like 2-3 weeks. Brett was at Tiny T's before the school board was ever contacted or anything. And basically, Brett did this live stream, and then the next day, I was contacted with, hey, the plan is we're all going to contact together. We're going to get all the clips together. We're going to contact. We're going to do all this stuff. And my motto is I want people to know publicly. So I go live, let everybody know that the school's going to be contacted, and I'll post the receipts after it's done. And they were in agreement. They were going to also send emails. So they gave me the emails to contact, like Traitors did. And she said, this is where you contact. This is where we're going to all email. These are the people you reach out to, because I didn't know who, like they were in charge of it. So I was provided with all the information of like who to contact and stuff. And then I was the only one that sent the email and did it and followed through. And they all didn't, if that makes sense. Nobody else contacted the school or anything like that. So then when they found your job location and tracked that down, they approached me with the same offer. Bird, Traitors, all of them did. And the same message as the other one. Hey, we are all going to contact if we all email and all ring. And I said this time, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not contacting Nicolina's job, because you guys, like nobody did it last time when they said they were going to do it. Instead, they just waited for me to go do it. I provided a receipt that I did it, and then none of you followed through. So I'm not contacting Nicolina's
No, they
job.
did. No, they did. They followed through. I
told them I wasn't doing it, and then I told them I wasn't doing it for that reason. And then within 2 days, I've been sent over like audio of them talking to your job, emails, things of that nature. I know they contacted your job. Yeah.
Oh no, I do too. I have all of that in my possession. It did not get me terminated. I know they hope it did, but even when Traitors called and the people that answered the phone were directed to say that I was no longer employed there. I am still gainfully employed. McKenna can verify that, because McKenna was trying to get up in the shit in July. And like when I said that this is actionable in court, we are going to wait out the statute of limitations for my job. My job is a little different though, Callie. I don't work for a public schools system. My hands are not clean on this platform. We all know that. My problem was Tiny. Tiny has the cleanest hands
Tiny
out of everybody.
She
was collateral damage.
She was collateral damage, if that makes sense. Like, that's the only way to put it. It's like the same way my brother and my niece are collateral damage, like when I seem to fight with people on that side. Yes. Tiny T was the collateral damage on the other side. And heck, if I'm fighting with somebody or whatever, and it's like that intense and that nasty, and I get given like, hey, here's this information, they knew I'm going to follow through with it. I'm thinking we're all following through to get through together as a team. That's why I don't like going with the whole narrative of I was used. I feel like myself, Peach, and this is what's bugging me the most is myself,
I do feel
Peach,
like you were used.
Yes, a lot of people do feel like I was used and like given misinformation.
You were a willing
things, like lies about people.
But you were a willing participant.
Yeah, that's
However,
how
you were manipulated.
I feel strongly about this. Like, as in, I feel like we were all equally just as involved.
Except
Katie,
for Tiny.
Bird,
Tiny was not involved
Peach,
in any of it.
And Nissa.
I was involved.
Well,
I was involved. Tiny was not involved. That's my issue. Like, okay, so let me tell you this.
Yeah, well,
Callie, I deserve what I get.
To Tiny T a long time ago privately.
But I don't know that she has ever heard that, because when I tell you what happened to her, she is.
No, I've sent it through Kaz, and Kaz, I got a message back.
Okay, all right. So I don't know any of that. But what I can tell you is.
That's why I don't like to talk about the situation too much, because it's already resolved on like.
Well, okay. All right. I can appreciate and respect that. What I'm saying to you.
So I'm just trying to like keep it, respect her, if that makes sense.
I listened to you today, and I listened to you yesterday and the day before, and I have a modicum of respect for you, because you and I are a lot of like in the sense of we're gonna admit to what we do. We don't have to do fuck shit behind the scenes, right? And if we're doing it behind the scenes, we're gonna bring it right up front.
Yeah, but I did mine publicly. Tiny T knows what I did. I did it publicly. It was like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. An apology was sent to Tiny T.
Well, we don't get to talk to Tiny as much anymore, because she has to protect her mental health. She is 95% not around any longer. She'll occasionally pop into a live stream, but I respect that, because she was fucked with in a sense that she didn't deserve. And the reason they sent her to you, and this is the point I want to make. The reason they sent her as a target, it wasn't just for Brett. It was because when they gave her the ultimatum, them or us, she picked us, because she knew she was being manipulated by traitors, by Sapphire, by Peachy, and she didn't want anything to do with it. It wasn't because I said you need to pick. They put that on her. And she's such a sweet soul. You can't do that to Tiny. And then I heard you say today.
I can understand that, because I was given an ultimatum by the same group. So I completely get what you're saying. Like, she was given an ultimatum, and then because she picked another side, they then go and send out her information, knowing she's going to get fucked with, because obviously I'm going to fuck with anybody attached to Brett, and so's Bird, so is the others.
And she's not going to fight back. She's not going to fight back, because that's not in her spirit, honey. She does not have the personality like you and I do. She is like a turtle. She is going to pull back into her shell, because this was very terrifying for her.
I 100% get what you're saying about Tiny T, and I've already apologized to her privately, and I know that she would like. And
I didn't know that.
For, as in, like, you are. I apologize to her for being
and I appreciate
damage, and innocent party involved. Yeah. So she. No. I've already apologized to her.
I appreciate that. You have no idea. I have no idea.
Even though like people bring it up and stuff, it's like I'm not going to keep talking. Like, you guys bring it up every now and then, and I get it. That's your friend, but that's why I don't get. I never want to share with anybody before. Like, I went and reached out and apologized, because my apology was genuine to her privately.
No.
So I never thought, well, I'm going to say it publicly, so then everybody knows.
Callie, I didn't know. Let me drop that, because I didn't know. Let me move on to a different topic real quick. listened to
But
today.
one thing I do want to say is this is my issue with what's happening currently right now over there is, I know you guys say use, right? But we're all as guilty as each other. Why am I the only one taking accountability for things that have happened and done? And then we still haven't had any accountability from the others.
Callie, I will take accountability for anything that I have done. Anything that I have done.
No, I'm talking about Katie, myself, Peach. I'm talking about with the Tiny T situation.
That's what I was going to bring up next. And I don't want to frustrate you. So I was listening to you today. And when you apologized for bringing up my son's trauma, I was like, holy shit. She gets it. They were manipulating her with information that was so twisted. And I was so angry at you a couple months ago, Callie, because no mother wants their children to ever be a victim of sexual abuse. And when I found out, when my oldest, who's almost 30, but he was a baby pretty much, told me what his father's father was doing to him, I was devastated. You have no idea. And I did everything that I could as a mother. And I never shared that with anyone. I appreciate this conversation with her as well. But I reached out to traders, and I want to say it was mid to late 2023. And I confided in her based on a panel that Gypsy had with a bunch of people. And I said, oh my God, I've got to get this off my chest. My son endured this, and then this happened, and then the police didn't help, CPS didn't help, the Child Advocacy Center didn't help. I confided that in her, and then she weaponized it because she was angry with me.
This is where I am going to absolutely take accountability is I was given no receipts, okay? I was given no receipts to the conversation that you and them had, as in you and traitors, and I was told, this is what Nicolina said, this is what happened, and I was given very short amount of clips. Now, in the clips, they're short, okay? They're very cut off. There's not much to them. But in the clips, you are absolutely saying like certain things about let's just say they've been clipped, your words around the situation. Now, my experience with them and seeing how they clip things out of context, or they clip it just short, or they try and misrepresent stuff. Now, I'm having to doubt all the bullshit that I've been spewing out of my mouth based on things that they've told me regarding yourself, others.
That makes sense.
Even Ernie. And that's where I apologize for some of the things. I know that the clips on Constant Sue's, you get what I'm saying, the song about Marley and things like that, they're black and white receipts. But things about your children, there's no credible receipts to that. And I went off mainly what they told me in verbal text and repeated it as fact. And then
I understand.
Against you.
I've done the same based on just what somebody told me without any evidence, and I've popped off at the mouth on it, and then I end up looking like an asshole. The clips that you've seen from Constance, everything that you have seen is true, but you didn't see what happened prior. I never strike first, I strike back. The people that are in this community that have been here, they have seen the full live streams. They have seen what has been done first. And we're not manipulating you. I want you
No, I get what you're saying about the clips completely, as in...
I will tell you, ask me a question, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll just tell you,
that's what I'm saying to you. What, 1 minute about so the Constant Sue clips, I class them as credible receipts, as in, it's your word, the clip's entire, say the song Molly, it is what it is. There's no denying you sang the song.
But before that...
But okay, that's
Callie,
a real receipt
let me give you a good example.
1 minute, hold on, I want to make an example of what I'm on about. 2 seconds. Versus Peach or whoever, or Timmy Kings or Virgo or Traitors or Katie coming to me and being like, hey, this happened 2 years ago in our private group chat, and Nicolina or so-and-so said this, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then me going and taking that information and running with it. I knew there and then, to be honest, that's not a credible receipt, that's not passing the smell test. I did that because, firstly, I wanted to get back at you. Secondly, I trusted them that the information they're giving me is correct. And I should have never done that and put out that information without a credible receipt coming directly from them. And anyways, it's tacky. The whole subject is tacky. Everybody's going at each other with not nice stuff, personal family things. We can all look back in hindsight and be like, we shouldn't have done it. But I don't want to talk too much about the constant stuff. I just was making an example, hey, their receipts, the stuff told to me in DMs, word of mouth, like, oh, this happened in our group chat like 2 years ago, isn't a receipt, and I should have knew the difference. And that's what I was on about in my live stream today. I don't give a fuck about it. I feel like people need to stop oversharing their personal business. But I will counter this and say, I will say this. Do you know what? I should leave it for the clip, but I'm going to like say a little bit now. Mama T, watch what you fucking say and do. And I mean, I am not in the mood to be dealing with nonsense from you.
What do you think about Katie helping sending form to Brett and AC's children and family? Well, Raylan, I think you make up a lot of shit, like to twist the narrative. I watched Callie's live the other day. Not yesterday, but the other day. If she did that, Raylan, let me just put it this way. If she did that, Raylan, then shame on her. She will have to pay for that. But that's not on me. Okay, it's not on me. It's not on Peachy. It's not on Cinnamon. It's not on Viper. It's not on Degen. It's not on anybody else but Katie. If she did that. If she did that. Okay? It's not, listen, Raylan. You are a disgusting, nasty bitch anyways, okay? For you to come in my chat and ask me questions after you sat up on somebody's panel and fucking lied about me. Whole ass lied about me. You can leave. See your way the fuck out of here, okay? You are a nasty, disgusting human being. What mostly upsets me about Katie and Ernie is she didn't follow through on make an attempt to follow through with holding him accountable for physical threats. Genevieve, I beg to differ. I beg to differ.
Or Peach, or the other little cackling hens over in your little circle. I want to get my shit put out there. I want to wrap this shit up. I want to get offline, and I'm going to go and enjoy some movie times, some me time. I'm going to go tanning. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to me, myself, and I, okay? That is on my list to do's. Not YouTube, not nonsense, not anything like that. I have no interest in sugarcoating shit any longer for you. The next time one of you says some dumb fuck shit, and I'm on about you, Mama T, I'll drop every single time that Peach, Traitors, who just showed her face back around today, and although Traitors ain't saying anything about me, she'll just be used as an example, because I don't give a fuck, and I will. I certainly will. Traitors, Virgo, Peach, everybody, basically, everybody on their fucking mama, sent me stuff about Nicolina's children's child essay and tried to get me to reach out to family members of Nicolina, the alleged abuser, to do interviews. People tried to get me to and gave me direct contact information for Nicolina's ex, who apparently raped her, to get him up on my channel to do an interview. And they said, like, here's the information. And by the way, I will always be brutally fucking honest. And bear in mind, when I remember exactly as it happened. 9 times out of 10, it was Peach approaching me, not the other way around. And when I say that, Peach came and approached me because I had live streams on Nicolina trashing her and said, hey, everything that you're doing, the way to get at Nicolina is this, this, and this. Somebody needs to contact her ex, who apparently raped her, and get him up to do an interview. And this is what Nicolina said. I'm going to send you all the information over. You should go and contact him. That will fuck Nicolina over. So Mama T, keep fucking lying, okay? And I noticed Peach came in the chat and then she bounced real quick. Keep lying on me, and you're all going to have a drastic reality check, okay? From me.
Jaded. Benny, did you take a wrong turn somewhere? You never come to my chat. What are you doing here? Very horrible things, and I applaud you. Well, thank you, Benny. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Benny. But listen, it's coming from somebody that hates her. Like, legitimately hates her. For why? For why? Yeah, take it up with Katie. Take it up with Katie, Benny. Take it up with Katie. It's Katie's problem. There was proof. Proof of what? Listen. Let me school people on some doxing. Now, Benny, hold on, y'all. Let Benny speak for a minute. Now, Benny, when it's a true dox, it's done publicly, correct? Not behind the scenes. When it is a true dox. When it is a true dox, it is done publicly, correct? Not behind the scenes. To their children? Well, yeah, that's not cool, but that's on Katie. Take that up with Katie, please. I'm asking you a question. They're saying that Katie, revenge porn, Brett and AC, send some shit to their children. I don't know. Thank you, Stasia. Thank you, Stasia, for answering my question. It is public. The only one, listen, did y'all have the same outrage when Ghost was talking about Nicolina's coochie? Let me address this shit right here, okay? Am I Ghost? Am I Ghost? Am I Katie? Am I Nicolina? No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh, looky. All because we got some jealous hussies on the fucking internet. Stop with the jealousy card. No, it is jealousy. It is pure jealousy. Hate, jealousy. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate that, and I have many times. But didn't you just call me Mammoth the other day? I mean, come on now, Ben Keys. But I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. I have been through the fire. Craig, I don't know. Why don't y'all tell me? I just think it's weird. Hypocrisy and accountability. Listen, Renee, you need to pick a fucking lane. It does, for real. Listen, Ernie, I know what you're doing, okay? I know what you're doing and why you wanted Callie to out all this shit.
Mama T kept saying, Ernie has put me up to this. It's not all about Ernie. This isn't about Ernie. This is about my issues with Katie. I was cool with her. And she did me wrong. Okay, I tried to part ways with her. And she would not allow that to happen in a normal manner. She is the one that kept lying on me and lying on situations involving like myself and her. And then she tried to project stuff onto me by saying, hey, she's a bad person. She's a doxer. She's this, she's that. Whilst conveniently leaving out that she has done the exact same as me. And she was a large player behind the scenes in it all happening. Like, she was a huge driving force. So yeah, I'm going to have an issue with it. Now, another thing is, Mama T doesn't understand why this has all started back up. And Mama T and other people in the live chat in the comments was trying to insinuate that Ernie put me up to these recent live streams. Actually, what happened was me and Katie didn't have any word for like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And it was all quiet and things had like died down and stuff like that. And there was really not much going on. And then one day, Ernie took a link onto Katie's live stream, and this is when the truce between them both was happening. And the truce went left, and this is about 4 or 3 live streams ago. It's the one where Ernie went up. And the whole truce got broken. Well, anyways, Ernie's up on the panel, and Ernie brings up myself, because obviously, Katie wanted me blocked from the live chat, and that was one of the reasons why she broke the truce. And she wanted another person blocked from the live chat more than me. Well, her and Ernie go back and forth about me. And Katie is the person, not me, that took Ernie's bait and got in a whole back and forth with Ernie because she cannot handle Ernie on her panels. And when Ernie brings up people, she automatically gets roped into it and she takes Ernie's bait. And instead of not talking about me, she took the bait, got roped into it by Ernie. And kudos to Ernie. Ernie be fucking Katie up when he gets on them panels sometimes. And she then began to proceed to do what she always does, which is lie. And she started to lie about me non-stop on her live stream and restart it all back up with me again. And then she told everybody a pack of lies about how we parted ways with each other and how we fell out with each other. So then I went live and put out that. Katie then lied and lied and lied again, and here we are. So Mama T, the reason why this keeps continuing to happen is Katie does not have enough self-composure to handle Ernie. She's the one who keeps getting baited into stuff. She also keeps trying to use me as a scapegoat for her own fuckery and fuck shit when she gets called out for bad behaviour. Also, she tried to get me removed from Ernie's live chat, and I was one of the reasons why she literally said it out of her own words on the live stream. Well, Ernie, you've got moderators over there that have docs and they don't like me and they're very hateful towards me. And Ernie was like, are you on about Callie again? And she was like, well, yeah. So she's the one that keeps bringing myself up. She cannot move on.
Oh, yeah. Look at what's happening and it has been happening. Oh my God, the meme with her with PDF files as a baby. What the fuck more does she deserve, for heaven's sakes? Look, everyone here, no one is perfect. Good grief. Exactly, Misty. Okay, y'all wanna get into it? We're gonna get into it. All right, so Katie deserves to have her past thrown in her face by having memes about her with PDF files made about her. That's okay, right? That's okay, right? No, fuck you and your hypocrisy, okay? Just fuck you. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, okay? It's a meme, Mr. Nobody. It's a meme making fun of somebody's rape. That's okay, right? That's okay, right? No, fuck you. Get him out of my chat. This, not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Right, Morris. Good for me and not for thee. Not cool. Not cool. You heard me, Jaded. Look, he said it. It's a meme. Fuck you, Mr. Nobody. Nobody, and I mean fucking nobody, deserves that. Ever. No, Jaded. Nicolina made a fucking meme. Not cool, Mr. Nobody. Now I'm pissed the fuck off. How fucking dare any of you bitches who claim to be victims, go after somebody that says they're a victim. Nick, you and I have been here before. We've been here before. You whole ass wanna be fucking gangsta bitch. Listen. You are the most disgusting, vile piece of shit on these streets besides Ernie, and you know it. That's why nobody but your stupid ass mean girls want you around. You and your stupid ass mean girls need to take a fucking hike and go find a different platform to fuck with. Y'all are done. Y'all are done. Oh, let me breathe. I need to breathe, y'all. Wait. I know this won't be a popular opinion, but by silence or support, we have also made light of Nicolina's rape. But because we hate her, Viper, I have never. No. However, I do believe she's lying, because how dare her attack another fucking victim? Fuck you, Nick. I understand. No, Viper, you're fine. You can have your opinion. But honestly, I have never made fun of her so-called rape. But I do believe that she's lying. She isn't for the victims. She's never been for the victims. She's for herself. Just like Ernie. Renee, listen to me, you whole ass, old hoe, BHK. Go suck Ernie's peen some more. Go suck Nicolina's tit and get the fuck out of my chat. I don't even like you, Renee. You're a two-faced, backstabbing ass bitch. Okay? Bye. Flip-flopping cat, make up your fucking mind. Stasia, I never made fun of that. Now, did I say she jumped on 100 dicks? Yeah, because that's what Nick said. That came out of her own mouth. Not mine. Viper, I apologize. You didn't deserve that. I get very upset when it comes to victims. Yes, they do. But I've never seen an actual victim attack victims like she does. Hurt people. Well, that's true, Mac. But I've never, in my life, and I've been around some pretty colorful people, I have never heard anyone speak the words about a victim that bitch and Ernie do, period. Listen, I know some of you don't like Katie. Her sex surgery was made to be something that's not right. Cassandra, right. But I'm not going to talk like that about Katie's business. That's Katie's business. It's her personal business. She didn't choose to tell us. SDA, no. There was a meme made after Katie's childhood essay was outed by some stupid bitch over there, okay? Who don't know how to be a real friend. Nicolina made a meme of Katie as a baby with a pedophile holding her, okay? Mr. Nobody, I'm sorry I went off on you. It wasn't fair to you either. But when it comes to victims, when it comes to this subject, It's okay, SDA, don't worry about it. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. When it comes to victims, that's a touchy subject for me, okay? It's a touchy subject for a lot of people. You have to be very, very, very careful what you tell people on these streets, people, even behind the scenes. Even behind the scenes.
I'm going to expose every single fucking one of yous. And this shit will never ever go away from yous. And there's more stuff that I have. Keep poking and prodding. What yous need to do is learn to mind your fucking business and when to shut the fuck up. Because the next time you open your mouth and bring up anybody with SA stuff with Katie, that's my next thing that I'm going to post and have ready on my YouTube channel, literally, to just premiere a full fucking screen record and recording of it. So, that's on you, dumb bitch. And how many times did Peach join voice chats that was recorded and ask people to directly go and pull up on Nicolina and beat her fucking ass? Like, how many times? So, when you're talking this whole moral outrage about Katie today, oh god, it's so disgusting when people do that, blah, blah, blah. We'd never do that over here. By the way, shout out to Viper and all the other people in the live chat. That was actually like, well, do you know what? None of us really fuck with Nicolina, but we all have made jokes at Nicolina's expense. And Mama T was like, kinda addressed it. It was like, yeah, a few people have, but I haven't condoned it. Bitch, you're besties with the people that wanted me to go after and literally asked me and sent me it and approached me with it and said, do live streams on Nicolina's children's childhood alleged SA. Now, all my information that I've ever been given, right, on Nicolina, and let's say other people in this community that I wasn't aware of before I joined this community, came from those individuals, okay? I was sent what I was sent by them. Hey, Quick Vic, some stuff, and I'm going to be brutally honest, is black and white credible receipts on Nicolina. Some stuff I've had to now stop talking about, as in, like, question the fact of its credibility, right? I cannot stand Nicolina. As in, like, we don't get along with each other. We grate on each other. We annoy each other. We just do not get along. Me and Nicolina are never going to see eye to eye. We're never going to get along. It is what it is between us. Like, there's no love loss. Can I tolerate Nicolina? Yeah, I can. She doesn't, like, infuriate me to the point of, like, hatred. Let's say that. We tolerate each other. We can ignore each other. Sometimes we go at each other. It's just one of those things, mine and Nicolina's thing. Do you know how annoying and frustrating it is that I have done live streams on Nicolina, and due to Katie's complete pathological lying and twisting of stuff, of black and white receipts that I put out, and I know, like, even recordings. Hey Ginny, I hope you're feeling better, and bless you being at work being so poorly. And this is truthfully honest, right? Because I can't, bear in mind, I can't stand Nicolina. I've done live streams and put out stuff, and now, because of their lack of credibility and the complete blatant lying that they have done, I'm now questioning certain things that I've been sent, if that makes sense, and that I've spoken on myself publicly, that I haven't got, like, great receipts from them. And that's, like, a huge problem that people are going to eventually keep having, like, as they go further and further down the line, like, with that group. Now, there is tons of evidence against Nicolina, as in, there's clip channels and things like that. I'm talking about behind-the-scenes fuckery that I spoke on publicly, that I truly shouldn't have spoke on. Hey, Carrie. As in, like, things that went on in their dynamic between, like, Peach, Katie, like, Katie and Nicolina's falling out, things that they did privately together, doxing real-life stuff. Now, I wish I never ever spoke on that stuff between those individuals because they just don't have the credibility. Now, things in clips, as in, like, Nicolina sending a welfare check and it's clipped. Like, Nicolina she knows she sent the fucking welfare check. Things in clips on, say, Constance's channel and stuff. Nicolina's already acknowledged she did this stuff, and they're black and white receipts. I'm talking about the nitty-gritty behind-the-scenes stuff where Katie said that Nicolina did this, and then Nicolina said that she did this, and then there was, like, loosely based receipts and things of that nature. I wish I never got myself involved in and took people's word for it. Like, I literally just was like, well, there's all these clips of Nicolina doing this, this, and this on this channel. It must all be true, okay? And went with most of the stuff that was sent to me, which was sent to me by Peach. And when Traitor sent me stuff, her stuff was more organised, as in receipt-wise. Peach is sending you, like, loosely based crap screenshots all over the place. None of her ducks are in a row. Like, nothing ever truly adds up, like, in the full context of stuff. What I apologize for is certain
No,
things
and I-
I went and
I
repeated
respect
about
that.
you and other people I should have never repeated, because I just went off, well, Traitors is the receipt. She's the truthful one. Katie's going to tell the truth. Peach knows. Peach was over there. Peach was in the group chat. Why would she lie?
Traders is
Do you get what
not
I'm saying?
so Traders is not the receipt. Traders is a master manipulator, and she loves psychological warfare. I could give you every email where she plots and tells me everything she's gonna do to fuck with somebody, right? But nobody's gonna believe it until they experience it themselves. So let me just say this so that you understand. That song Towards Molly was antagonized by Jimbo taking a photo of my daughter from my Facebook, who was 12 years old at the time, with her friend, and he posted it on his community wall, followed by him calling her cell phone. I believe he thought he was calling her father because he used like a Ben verified, and he was gonna like try to tattle on me for something, and then was trash talking me. So I went all in and made that song on Molly. Was it garbage on my behalf? Absolutely. I should not have done it. I should not have stooped to his level, but I was in the frame of mind of you go low, I go lower. You strike first, I'm gonna strike back harder. And I don't do, like, Kelly, your mind, you would have lost your shit if you were in this community 2-3 years ago, because I was on it and I was always 110% going full speed ahead, and I would fucking just tear anybody up. I don't do that anymore. Now I troll and I'm like, I try to gaslight people and be stupid. It's not that serious for me. What I've been watching for almost 2 years now is the most insane psyop I have ever fucking witnessed, where I am to blame for everything at all times, when I'm sleeping, when I'm not around, when I'm at work, when I'm on vacation. It doesn't matter. I'm blamed for everything, and it gets exhausting. I feel like President goddamn Trump. The biggest problem I have, let me finish. The biggest problem I have is this CPS call where I offered Ghost and Peach $5,000. Find an attorney. I will fucking pay the goddamn retainer so that they could find out who made that call, and it was declined. Just like they declined Bird's money, just like they declined Katie's money. They have to make sure it is me without evidence to continue to procure this fucking hate campaign. They have to have it be me, even though it wasn't me. Does that make sense to you? And this justifies all of their moves for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, so regarding, because I just want to, like, obviously we all know Jimbo's a piece of shit, like he's a pedophile,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Yes.
I
don't think he's a pedophile.
So we know he was
But this-
doing shit and you're doing shit, and the way it works on YouTube is you're going to get clipped doing your bullshit, he's going to get clipped, and I'm sure that there's always, like, even with me and the Brett situation on me and you, I have stuff that I say about you, you have stuff that you say about me and respond. There's always two sides to every to the argument. There's two people going back and forth at each other. It just so happens that then when new people get involved, like myself, I don't give a shit why. Do you get what I'm saying? When I'm going over to Constant Suze to clip you and get all your bad shit, I'm not going over there thinking, oh god, I wonder what somebody said to Nicolina to make her do a song. Like, I don't care.
Kelly,
I want the receipt
I
and
get
I
it.
want to play it.
I get it.
And
I get it.
that's how I
fucking
feel.
get it.
Also, do I like the stuff that you've done that I don't agree with, the stuff that I've done, like as in Tiny T, I can give up examples you don't agree with. We're never gonna all agree with things that we've done on here, but I feel like at least the bare minimum that happens, what I've become more and more frustrated is, there is one side that is constantly taking accountability and owning the shit that they've done, and then there is another side that lacks all accountability.
Yes.
They will never own up to nothing, and then they do the blame game. So everything's my fault currently, or Nicolina's fault, or whoever's fault. Like, I won't name like other people from different communities, but everybody gets the blame rather than them. And there's like three main people that have been like the main people getting blamed. Obviously one man from like another community, you, me, and it's been like a hate campaign for months by Katie and Peach. And I do feel sorry for you that you've even had to deal with it for 2 years, because I don't have the patience for it. I'll just drop everything and put it all out there. Like,
well, don't feel sorry for me. Just if you have the ability to empathize and understand, that's all I ask.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm not
sorry for anybody having to constantly defend themselves against accusation.
I'm not Satan. In fact, Callie, if you called me and you were local and you needed my help, I would fucking be there. And everybody knows, even when Ernie has called me, when I have hated Ernie, I have helped him. because I
So
am
you're not going to
not
get me
a
blocked from the
demonic
USA
entity.
then? I'm still allowed to visit the USA.
Yes, I'm not coming
Okay,
to the
good.
UK to find you, okay?
Good. Let me have my veg buns in peace. Let me try my American food, guys. I want at least my best food line.
I don't hate you. I don't want you to hate me. I want us to be able to have a mutual understanding that we are a lot alike, and we have been utilized by bad actors for their own intentions.
I will say this about
I walked away from all of that. I walked away from all of
Yeah.
that because I was used.
I will say
and
we're
when-
very similar, as in the comparison of
and we don't
both
take
hot
any
heads,
shit.
we both don't care, we both own our shit, and we just don't give a fuck. And
But Callie,
that is
here's
one
the
thing-
deal. They replaced me with you. So I used to do all of their bidding. We got rid of them almost a year before you came back. And we have been pretty much at peace within our community. Yes, there's going to be shit that pops off occasionally, but we don't have the bad actors constantly gaslighting, stirring up drama, saying, hey, you need to dox this person, or here's this person's doc. And I would do it. So it's my fault, just like you. You were used, I was used, and I would do it without shame. I would dox without shame.
Yeah, I definitely was in the zone like back then, as in I didn't know any of you guys, right? I remember like you just made friends with Brett and went over and joined that. And I was fighting with Brett and Tonic and them like just before you guys came to my channel. So I was only on YouTube like a few days before that. And Katie found my YouTube channel, came over. So I didn't know any of you guys, so I'm just taking their word for it, whereas they're sending over like, hey, this is you, and this is that person, this is this person. And like the entire thing was just like a complete shit show. Like now looking back, like look how crazy mine and Katie's messages are. We look unhinged. Like, and Katie can't ever look back in accountability. It's like shit. Katie,
She's never been held accountable.
So do I.
Listen, she's never been held accountable in real life. She does not have the ability to be held accountable. What I'm trying to just communicate with you.
Another community.
Yes.
And that's one thing that I noticed, right? When they found me, they must have felt like they hit gold. They found my channel. I was only on YouTube a few days. They love bombed the fuck out of me, befriended me. They came to every single live stream, cheered me on. Like, you know how many of them, I can't believe that they're pretending now that they didn't like me.
So I met Callie right when I started with my channel, okay? And she was, I don't know her well, but I know she's taken breaks and stuff, and then she comes back. And so the live that we listened to last night on Ghosts and Birds had me fucking dead, okay? It was about a few people, but primarily about Chicky. And I was like shocked. I mean, I'm still at a loss for words, because what Callie was saying was putting so many pieces together for myself and for a lot of people. I didn't even know that this is Callie right here, the narrative. I didn't know that she was back. She was on a brand new channel, and if you want to drop her link, go sub to her. She's she's got her own Is Chicky Fooling Us? I don't know. Again, I'm kind of at a loss for words, but anyway, like I had no idea that Callie was back. I had no idea that she even knew Chicky. I don't know their history, but I mean, there was so much coming that she was saying that made sense. And it was like, holy shit, it's all coming together now. This is all connecting. The dots are connecting. As you guys know, Chicky and I and other girls, we were friends. We all got along really well. We shared information with each other. Chicky was, she knew everything between all of us, personal information, details. I mean, she could dox the fuck out of all of us if she wanted to. And that's going to be another issue that Callie's going to bring up. But basically, she just totally turned on all of us, okay? And it was random, it was weird, and we were all like, what the hell? And I get it, she has a boyfriend that literally very few people like, and they only tolerated him because of Chicky. But I mean, at this point, I'm gonna bring her up.
Basically, I'd run into Katie in a few chats over the Vegas Valley side, and we just crossed each other's paths very briefly. Hi, how are you? Made a few jokes about JoJo, and that was it. It never went deeper than that.
Mm-hmm. So we are absolutely not, well, I'm not really behind the scenes with all the fuck shit, but this is totally really we don't know each other, so this is all new information for me. And a lot of us, I don't know how much you've been watching as of late, but a lot of us were close to Chicky, and we just got turned on for no reason. Like, it made no sense. I make it a point in my life to be rigorously honest with myself and others, not tell somebody one thing and then tell somebody else another thing, right? And not involving people into shit that is something that is my part. I can only own my part, and I refuse to drag other people into things.
I do docs, Chicky side doxes, and that is why we were in communication.
You guys, I'm in the chat. People are like, doxing is wrong. Like, yes, it is. And Kaylee, she's got her own history. I don't know her history and stuff, but basically, like, regardless, and I think that she like owns that. She just literally said she is a doxer, which, ma'am, I do not agree with. Okay, shame on you. Don't do that. I wanted her to come on and kind of explain to us the lying as far as Chicky goes and how she has fooled us all. And are we like next to get doxed? Because, you know, a lot of us considered her like a really solid person that didn't talk and didn't go around doing all this behind the scenes gossip.
They were in every single live stream, hundreds of them.
They did the same thing to Stone Vet. They did the same thing to Stone Vet. We watch it in real time. They will love bomb the fuck out of somebody they can use.
And then because they gave me the ultimatum about the person from another community, and I didn't choose them and I chose the other person, they went absolute batshit fucking crazy. As in, like, I mean, it went on for like weeks and weeks. Now they tell it as a whole different version. Like, I was just some stray that they didn't really want to be friends with, that Kate was trying to force to be. No, they weaponize and use people. They love bomb the fuck out of me to definitely weaponize and use me for their own gain, which was target you and Mean Girls and others. And that's now what they're trying to do with like the Cyrex community and these other. They are constantly that. Me and Katie fell out the most is because what she doesn't like understand is, take like good notice of like my DMs with her is, there's a running pattern where I'm constantly telling her, hey, well, why don't you go after Nicolina? Why don't you, Peach, Squid? Why don't you all send Darnox? Why don't you do that? Like, every time they're asking for this other individuals in this other community to go after you. And like, obviously,
can I explain something to you real quick? So back in May, when you showed that screenshot this week about she gave William Gloryhole my information and she wanted a bullet between my eyes, I think that was probably, I'm actually filing a police complaint tomorrow. I was so
Nicolina, if you wanted to file an RO against her,
nope. Hear me out.
Hold on,
Sarah sent it to me that you said you have enough.
I have tons of it. Like, if you were going to be serious and actually do like take legal action of any, I'd give you a lot of it with a bow on top for all of them. Like, I mean, so I have Peach wanting people to drive to your house and beat your ass. Like,
that wouldn't have happened. Like when people
it doesn't
say
matter
that,
whether it would have happened or not. It's like the intent. Like,
I know. I want you to hear this before we move on. In May.
Hold on, but why are you reporting William, but you wouldn't report the? Are you going to try and get like? What is your goal with? Just so I understand.
Okay.
Are you not interested?
Let me get there. I'm going to get there.
Wouldn't it be easier? Oh, no, right, you explain it, because I would think it'd be easier to go RO. But
so I'm going to explain it from the United States statutes and how things work. So back in May, when Katie started like doing the William Gloryhole Cyrex stuff, like I don't spend a lot of time listening to her live streams because I can't deal with the fake dumb blonde bitch shit. But this one time I actually was listening and she said, you guys need to go after Nicolina. Why aren't you guys going after Nicolina? And I literally stopped what I was doing and I messaged the girls in our Facebook chat and I was like, holy fuck, this bitch is dog whistling the Cyrex trolls. Now, let me be very clear. I don't give a fuck about Cyrex trolls in real life. They can send me concrete, I'll resell it for a profit. I don't care. The fact was, this bitch was dog whistling the biggest troll community to come after me. My mind couldn't wrap around any of it that how this was justified. 6 weeks later, she has now gotten the attention of 007, cinemas, and I relish in it. And I know that irritated you at some point. but I relished in it because she was dog whistling for something that she ended up getting and having the longest summer. She's had the longest fall, the longest winter. It's going to keep on going for her because she doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. When I saw what you produced,
he was trying.
Hold on.
Okay,
when I saw what you produced this week, I was like, I talked to the girls, I talked to my attorney, and I said, what do I do here? I was advised to file a police report. So tomorrow I'm off from work. I'm going to file a police report. I'm going to give them everything. And then I'm going to say, this is her name. This is her address. According to San Diego County, you have to contact them and they will start investigating on that side. I am serious because you do not try to actively engage a group of thousands of people to come after somebody just because your feelings got hurt by me. That is incitement of violence, harassment. I'm not doing it. And when that happens, then there is subpoena power. Now, if William Glory Hole wants to fuck around, he can also find out. And I'm not trying to strike a word with this guy, but this is the same guy that props her up, doesn't defend her, but she's sending him my information, knowing what could happen to me or my minor child that lives in this house. That's my problem. If I didn't have a minor child, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, oh no, I get that completely. And you do what you need to do, like on your end, like if you're
These
getting
people don't stop
stuff.
just because there's a fucking 16-year-old in this house. And I'm not mad at you. I'm being excitable because
But did
of
you
the
see my
audacity.
response to her? Did you see
Yes,
my?
I did.
And this is like, and I'm telling her,
I
well,
did.
why can't you? And also, did you see
I
me
did.
say about this other community, not the William Glory, not Cyrix, this other community? They're not going after Nicolina. Like, stop using and trying to weaponize them. They have never wanted to go after you, Nicolina. They have had no interest in.
I get that.
They
It's the
think,
point.
like,
It's the point that
it's
she
the
had the
intention, I get
audacity to try it.
and then she sent me voice notes, right? Saying to me and got in a big argument of why can't they send door knocks and cement and stuff to Nicolina? Like, I got those as well, which I haven't even put out there yet. That's what I mean. If you're going to generally take a legal action or an RO or whatever you want to do against like Katie, I'm happy to I pass them on to somebody and they'll pass them on to you. Like, I'm not bothered what you do. I feel like Katie needs a reality check, and an RO would be immediately granted.
Well, so here's the
Like-
thing, because we're in two different states, it's a lot different. I have to start with a police report. I have to prove what she's doing, and then once they address it, and if it continues, without regard to them saying this is enough, if she continues, then I can apply for an RO. But Callie, that's not what I want to do, because not any time in my life have I felt like I needed to get an RO, because I'm not afraid. What I'm bothered
So
by
you just wanted to
is there is a
leave you
troll
alone.
community. There is a troll community with thousands of people, and a lot of them are unhinged and they have no boundaries. So if it
But
gets
I
to
don't
that point, she is going to be held responsible, because she is the one that did the dog whistle. She is the one that gave out my information to be disseminated.
But they ain't
like
going to do
when
shit for
she
her,
sent-
Nicolina. They didn't before. They're not going to do
Hold on.
nothing.
Hold on. You're telling me I should get an RO. I have to establish
No,
why
I'm saying
I
like
need
an
one.
RO. Okay, so I would say you could get an RO based on some of the audio of her own words of, hey, let's send Nicolina Craigslist. Let's send her door knocks. Katie's own words saying she would do it herself. Also, her relentlessly sending messages saying, let's get this person to go after Nicolina so they can do this, this, and this to her. Like, that would
But that's
definitely
how we get a
qualify-
conspiracy. But that's how we get a conspiracy charge, Callie. That's what my attorney told me.
Well, I'm just saying, you do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
It's not even about me, if that makes sense. Like, it's your life and
It's
stuff
not
like that.
Is it really even about me though? Because I think Katie's obsessed
that's
with
the bit-
me.
Well, the reason
I
why
mean,
I don't care what happens, and I'm willing. Look, I forwarded the whole email thread to AC. I don't care whether AC goes legal with it, goes live with it. I don't care what happens. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because Katie has provoked and provoked and provoked and took zero accountability. And it's like, she has gone out of her way to create issues for me. So anybody can have whatever they want. If you wanted something because you want to go to the police, or you want to do this, or you want it for a YouTube live stream, or you want to just keep it to document it.
In 4
I don't care what
years,
you want
I've
or
only
anybody wants.
ever had to go to the police when somebody went to my daughter's social media and took her photos and created an account, and I'm pretty sure it was lips. Can't prove it, but I did it just to make sure there was a report, even though Constant Sue said she was going to call CPS on me if I didn't, but I didn't need that for me to make the call. I am not somebody that likes to get the police involved in anything, but at this point, there is enough evidence that Katie will stop at nothing and she wants my life ended. And I appreciate you for sharing all of that, because I'm not gonna die because some blonde bimbo bitch that doesn't know how to make macaroni and cheese, can't orgasm, can't keep a relationship outside of YouTube alive, that's going to fucking try and make sure somebody ends my life. That is my problem. And it's not with you. I appreciate you, and I didn't ever think I would be sitting on a panel telling you that. I appreciate you and I thank you. Let me just say shout out to Callie for being the adult in the situation and realizing that she was being used by the same people that use me and others to do their bidding.
Exactly.
That's all I have to say.
Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. And I appreciate
Thank you for
too, Callie.
allowing it.
Of course. I appreciate you too, Callie, for coming up and you guys being able to have an adult conversation, no yelling, no screaming, no nothing, but actually being able to speak. And
I'm really proud of us right now. I'm not gonna lie.
too. I am too.
I never thought this would ever happen. So
Well, glad I was able to let you come up and be able to get that finished. Because
thank you, Callie.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right. As Raylan would say, bye.
Bye.